Every story is important. Every experience deserves to be heard. However, when we hear stories about abortion, the narrative is woefully one-sided. I'm here today to ask if there's space in this abortion narrative for stories like mine. How do you reconcile my rights as a woman who survived a failed abortion with what's being discussed here today? We must have a conversation about this going forward in our country.
That is abortion attempt survivor Melissa Ohden sharing her powerful testimony on Capitol Hill this week. Senate Democrats called for a hearing on the Women's Health Protection Act. Legislation pro-lifers warn would expand abortion on demand and repeal important pro-life protections. Ohden was one of two pro-life witnesses called to testify. And here joining us now is Melissa Ohden, an abortion attempt survivor and the founder and director of Abortion Survivors Network. Melissa, welcome back. Thank you for coming to D.C. to speak so boldly to our lawmakers. This hearing was all about the Women's Health Protection Act. During the hearing, Senator Ted Cruz said that name is misleading. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. There was nothing in that discussion yesterday that was about caring about women's health. It wasn't about health care at all. It was about abortion.
Yeah, absolutely. During your testimony, Melissa, you mentioned that your unique experiences and sufferings are often overlooked or played down as political fodder. Can you expand on that? What did you mean?
You know, I've testified before Congress multiple times, and this time I really felt like they needed to understand more what it's like to live as an abortion survivor in a country that continues to talk about abortion being a choice and a right. And in this conversation, in this hearing about using our taxpayer dollars to fund abortion, making abortion on demand without apology, there is no more room for us to continue to go down that path. They have to face people like me who survive failed abortions.
Absolutely, and you have such a powerful witness. And so while you're here, I wanted to ask you, I know you are Catholic, you're a convert to Catholicism. Do you, from your perspective as an abortion attempt survivor, do you have a message for our Catholic President Joe Biden?
There is no responsible path a Catholic can take in identifying themselves to be pro-choice when that choice is the innocent taking of a human life.
Wow, well said. That's so clearly said. Melissa, during your testimony, you posed a very powerful question asking, do we ever create space for the stories of women who regret their abortions? Why did you want to raise that point?
They don't just dismiss abortion survivors in this predominant narrative about abortion as a choice and a right. They are leaving out the voices of so many women and men who have been wounded by abortion. So women like my birth mother, Ruth, who were coerced and forced. You know, the women and men who regret the role that they played in abortion decisions. You know, they are leaving out the voices of former abortion clinic workers and abortionists. They are silencing each and every one of us, Catherine, who are pro-life. And now is the time for all of us to stand up, be bold, and use our voices and refuse to be silenced by them any longer.
Absolutely, and thank you for being bold and for speaking up. So appreciate seeing you. It's so good to see you. Melissa Ohden, founder and director of Abortion Survivors Network. Thank you.